here's the example, right? So this is an example of an OpenCLAW responding, and someone said like, send me a 30-line haiku, and then it started to produce the haiku in real time right here, right? It's pretty cool because then you don't have to wait for the whole message to load. You just get it good to go, right? And so if we go back inside the chat now, I'm just going to say, are you updated to the latest version? Because you can see already that it's getting buggy inside the chat here. So if we click on update now, it clicks updating and then stops working, right? So I'm going to see what it responds with now and just make sure it is working on the right version. If not, we might have to run a terminal command to get it running, or we could just uninstall it and then reinstall it again using the newest updates as well. Let's see what we got inside the chats here. So Sakura says, what is the best model to run locally and get results? So I would recommend checking out Ollama Qwen 3.5. GLM 4.7 Flash is a cloud model, but it runs locally with Ollama, if that makes sense. So it runs via Ollama, but it's a cloud API. But if you want like a fully local way of running OpenCLAW, then you can use Ollama 3.5. I actually did a video on it earlier this morning and created a full guide. You can check that out inside the AI Profit Boardroom. So if you go to the OpenCLAW plus Qwen 3.5 plus Ollama just dropped some smaller models that are faster to run locally, but still very powerful. And those were just dropped a few hours ago. So I've got a full guide and tutorial on how to set that up, as you can see right here inside the AI Profit Boardroom. So let's go back to the update details now. And if we go back to OpenCLAW, you can see that it says we're actually ahead. So it is running the March the 2nd release. There does seem to be some sort of bug inside the update section. So like when I click this, it doesn't respond. But you can see here that it's running the March the 2nd update, which is great. So it's good to go, right? I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to say, are you running? Let's just copy this. Are you running the update? If not, can you update to the version, the March the 2nd version? So let's just see what it does in a second. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the URL from the changelog at the top here, and then we'll plug that back into OpenCLAW. So now it's beginning to check with OpenCLAW to see whether it's done or not. In the meantime, let me talk you through what the other updates are. Right, so one of the other cool things here is ACP agents, sub-agents are now on by default. Now, if you're wondering what ACP is, ACP stands for Agent Communication Protocol. It's like a walkie-talkie system that lets multiple AI agents talk to each other and hand off tasks. Now, bear in mind with ACP, you can even, for example, you can even use something like Claude Code with ACP if you've never seen that before. And this is switched on by default now. I'm sure you would have to allow permissions to get it using Claude Code, but you can see an example of how this works. And this means it can basically run like Claude Code locally for you and a bunch of other sub agents, right?